Mouth of the river, I'm at Charlie Auer's. It's not bad down here at all. You can see a little bit of a current out there. There's the bike bridge. It's not too bad down here. This is Charlie Auer's place. He was flooded out, spring flood. The water was up to almost up to the windows. So we made up pretty good with Irene. We got a lot of rain, but
well, today, after Ed O'Neill hit his star on Hollywood Walk of Bottom, you put it on the top, it does well, and ends it. Take care, guys, and I thank you very much for coming down.
Yeah, it was great to see you.
This is Charlie Auer Jr. His father is the one that started this place. When did Charlie start this place?
1928.
1928. I heard from some people that this was once a brothel down here.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Never was.
I think that was an urban legend.
No, there was one up further.
Up further? Where?
When you go back up, there's a yellow house up there.
Okay.
Way up on Elbow Lane.
All right.
That's where it was, never here.
Oh, okay.
And if you go back in the paper, I think it was 1960 or somewhere, there was an article explaining where that was and telling you back in the 20s, the train used to stop and let them off.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, the tracks are right up here, yeah.
Yeah, Rutland Railroad.
Yeah.
It was here in 1900, went out in 1960 somewhere, went bankrupt.
Yeah,
they ripped them out in 72, I guess it was, 74.
Yeah, I grew up down here. We still had the tracks down when we moved out here in 61, 62.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had the old bridge up too before they built the bike bridge. Yeah.
They took the bridge out by filling in the half of the river.
Yeah.
That's why it's still filled in today. My father would get a load of dirt, and the Corps engineers would jump on him and say, "You're doing something you're not supposed to do." They filled in 50 acres over there, and we couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, typical government.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that Charlie Sr. was a war veteran, and he was wounded?
Pardon? Yes.
Yeah. World War I?
No. He was chasing Pancho Villa.
Oh, no kidding, 1914.
He was there till 1917. He was stationed at Fort Bliss, Texas. And that's where he come down with tuberculosis too.
Yeah.
And that's what finished him. He had one lung completely closed and the other one 3/4 working. And when he was 85, he went to Mary Fletcher Hospital to find out. The doctor sent him up there, and then they took x-rays and everything. They said, this man should have never worked a day in his life. We're sending him to White River Junction. White River Junction looked up his paperwork, and it said when he was discharged, it said he had tuberculosis and everything. And when he got discharged, they said health's good, and they said about riding, they said, how they say that? There's a word for it. Unriding or something like that.
Yeah.
That means he couldn't ride. They said, no. My father said, no, I couldn't ride. I had tuberculosis.
Yeah.
And so he never got a pension either.
Yeah.
When he put in for it, he's 85 years old. They told him, and they had it, you had to take it at the time or not take it.
Yeah.
But he figured he wanted to go to work, and if he could work, he would not accept, and that was writing, not accept any money from his country.
Yeah, that's the old Vermont way, the old way. And
that's right. And my brother, he had both knees gone in the Navy, and when he came home, they had a 52-20 club. And he told my father he was going to go in that 52-20 club until he healed. He says, no, you're not. You're going to work now. Forget collecting any from the government. He never did. He went to work.
That's the way it was.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Charlie.
Hey, you're welcome. My father said the people that live here are very lucky and they don't know it. He said if they were brought up in another country, they would know the difference. They come over here from Europe or whatever, Russia, he says, then you'll know the difference.
Oh, yeah.